Captain's log, stardate 5133.4. The Farragut is rendezvousing with USS Enterprise to transfer cargo and passengers for an assignment to the farming colony on Semronis 4.
So, what exactly are we supposed to be shelling?
Starfleet offered no additional information. Official orders won't be transferred until our cargo is aboard.
You seem irritated.
No, just concerned. Cernus is on the edge of Federation territory, and not to know the nature of our cargo?
I don't like secret orders either.
Something's definitely up.
Hey, maybe it's escorting some VIP. You know VIPs gotta be treated just so.
Captain, the Enterprise signal's ready to transport.
Good. Logan, you have the con?
Sir?
Tech at Smithfield, let's go.
Receiving their signal, sir.
Energize. Welcome aboard, Jim.
Jack, it's always a pleasure. It's good to be back on board the Farragut and to be a small part of such an important mission. Commander Tackett. Good to see you, sir. Commander Smithfield. So tell me, are you taking good care of our beautiful lady here?
Always, Captain.
Dr. Carter.
Is that any way to greet your own father?
Hello, Gene.
Michelle, so good to
Jack.
see you.
I've got to get back to the Enterprise.
Passed away a few years ago.
Fathers and sons, huh?
It's a long story.
Well,
We haven't talked in a
whatever
while.
the story, I hope you work it out.
It's really good to see you.
Time just gets away from us, Jack. And that's a story that deserves a happy ending. Take care.
So, son, how's it feel to be master of your own starship?
Captain. Captain of a starship.
Oh, of course, Captain. Yes, Captain.
So what'd you bring with you?
That, my boy, is the reason for our journey. An amazing plant. And an opportunity to help all of those afflicted with FS.
Fradar syndrome? That plant represents a treatment?
Not a treatment, Commander Tackett. A cure.
My God. Millions are afflicted with Fradox.
Over 700 million throughout the Federation alone. Therefore, one plant is not nearly enough. So, off to the Serenus colony to cultivate more.
The Farragut can be there in just a...
No. We must go by shuttlecraft. We don't want to draw any suspicion.
I don't understand.
Both the Romulans and the Klingons have lost entire colonies to Fradox. If they knew the Farragut was carrying a cure,
We'd be sitting ducks. That's why all the secrecy.
You know, all this cloak and dagger is not really my forte.
I'm gonna need a co-pilot. Prepare the horse for departure.
Gene, are you okay?
Fine. Really, never better.
Jack!
Dead. Carter sickbay, medical emergency, transporter room. Bad. Not the worst I've seen, but not the best.
How much?
Time does he have? I don't know. Everyone's different. You know, if he used this specimen himself, he'd have the cure, but he'd be the only one. So he's replanting it, hoping he can hold out till they can harvest more.
How can there be just one flower that holds the cure? This one just happened to pop into existence.
Genetic mutation. Its siblings, parents, they don't hold the key. This one does. They've cloned it, but there have been complications that cause problems. Side effects worse than the disease.
And the only place it will grow is on a planet the Romulans can lay claim to.
I'm sure there are dozens of others, but not within range before the flower might die. We can only keep it in stasis so long.
Thank you, Chancellor Maddox. We have reached a midpoint and should reach planetary orbit in 6.4 hours.
Excellent. We look forward to your arrival. Saronis 4 out.
And now it's gone.
Problem, Mr. Anderson?
Unusual energy surge. First time I thought it was nothing.
More than once? What kind of energy?
Hard to discern. Never lasted long enough to fully scan.
It could just be an anomaly in this sector. Put sensors on automatic.
We've already done that, sir.
Good. Not very attractive, is it?
In this case, son, beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. We're giving this plant a second chance at life. Everything deserves a second chance. Doesn't it, son?
I wish you'd stop calling me that. Doctor, you should get some rest.
Why aren't we formal, Captain?
What would you expect?
Civility would be nice. Oh, I see. So it's the silent treatment for the next 6 hours.
You'd prefer a family chat?
Couldn't hurt.
That window closed a long time ago.
You have to understand.
No, I don't. What did you do? Pull in some old favors with Starfleet Command? Get us alone to talk?
Yes. That's exactly what I did. Look, I don't have all the time in the world left to me. And I wanted to spend some of it trying to reconnect with my son. Is that so wrong?
20 years, Dad. It took you 20 years to realize that you might want to reconnect with me?
It's more complicated than that. There was so much going on in my life. Maybe it's that there were more important issues than just you and I.
And Mom?
You know, maybe I'll take your advice, Captain, and try and get a little shut-eye.
Captain, there it is again.
Sensors on maximum.
It keeps disappearing and reappearing.
Can you get a lock on it?
I could swear that's the energy signature for it. Proximity alert!
How is she? Dead. Help me.
Did we hit something?
Something hit us.
Was it the Romulans? Was it deliberate?
Dad, I don't know. Shut up. We're getting caught in the gravitational pull of that red giant.
What can I do?
Take the controls for a minute. I'm gonna try and reroute atmospheric controls to give us more power.
Be careful.
I'm not sure how much longer I can hold this thing together.
Will that work?
We're gonna find out. Prepare for emergency landing. Brace for impact.
Ship's log, stardate 5124.8. First Officer Tackett in temporary command. The shuttle carrying Captain Carter and his father is now 5 hours overdue on the Coronis colony. Starfleet regulations require contact in 2-hour intervals. May I inquire as to why it has taken you so long to inform us of this?
This is a farming colony. Most of the inhabitants here have chosen a simpler lifestyle. Our technology is rather limited, as you can see from this transmission.
Still, you should have...
We honestly thought the problem was on our end, but after many attempts with no response, we thought there might be other concerns.
You've scanned for them?
Yes, but we don't have the resources for a proper scan, and we don't have any qualified ships to dispatch, nor the trained men to man them. We've done everything we can do from here. I know the Federation places the highest priority on this mission, as do we. We are extremely concerned about the Nektos flower, and your captain, of course.
Of course.
If there's anything else we can do to assist, Maddox out.
Mr. Jalen, bring up the horse's flight plan.
Already in progress, sir.
Magnify grids 3 through 9. The location of the shuttle during a communications blackout is at its closest point to the Romulan neutral zone.
And the worst possible place for them to have trouble.
If the Romulans know what the horse has on board?
Mr. Jalen, discern a search grid based on the horse's flight plan and the last known contact position. On a course.
Dad, you okay?
Yes.
You hurt?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm all right. The Nektos. The Nektos,
It's
where is
okay.
it? What happened?
You got it.
I need it. Oh goodness. Oh, no. Careful. It won't survive long out of stasis.
That smoke? That must have been from the ship that hit us.
What ship?
Romulan. The energy signature Anderson detected must have been from that cloaking field. That red giant star is gonna make things hot around here real quick. We're gonna have to find shelter.
And water for the Nektos.
And for us.
Approaching a debris field.
All stop. On screen. The horse?
Insufficient mass. And I'm reading debris from another non-Federation craft.
Beam a sample aboard for analysis.
Sir, I backtracked the path of the debris. It proceeds in this direction.
Toward Gaia Cassilia Prime.
There is one habitable planet, Class K. The horse could have landed there.
Unfortunately, it's inside the neutral zone.
Get me Starfleet Command.
All right, we can rest for a minute.
So, how's your mother? You know, I never stopped loving her.
Yet you never did try to contact her.
It's more complicated than that, son.
You love her, you make time for her. Seems pretty simple to me.
It was always different with your mom. She would have poured everything into me and my work.
Your work. Did you ever think that maybe she could have helped you find a cure?
It's more than that. What the hell was that?
I don't know, but let's keep moving. Come on, Dad.
Do not move, humans. You are my prisoners.
Our ships collided. You're stranded here just like us. We'd be better off helping each other.
I said do not move. My people will be here soon. Now, human. Bring him!
Okay.
Help me!
Ship's log supplemental. It's been 2 hours since we informed Starfleet Command of the search for our missing shuttlecraft with the captain and Dr. Carter inside the neutral zone. I've run out of patience. Mr. Jalen, your analysis, please.
He's going as fast as he can, RT.
Coming through now, sir. Some of the debris is from the Horsch, but the rest are Romulan materials, but there's no indication of weapons fire. In my opinion, it was a collision.
Estimated size of Romulan vessel.
Bird of prey maybe, certainly a vessel that could cloak based on the beta radiation signatures.
Any word from Starfleet?
Nothing, sir. At this distance, I wouldn't expect an answer for at least another day.
How long can we wait?
We can't. The necklace flower is too important.
The Nectos flower?
I spoke with the Enterprise via subspace. Right after the Horsch left, Kirk told me that there is more at stake than those afflicted with FS.
Yes, Jack and Jean.
It's not common knowledge, but the Federation is negotiating with the Romulans over the border planets next to the neutral zone.
And let me guess, that damn flower is part of the deal.
A cure for FS would give us an upper hand, yes.
Then what do we do?
We go after them. On my order. Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
Security teams to Alpha 1 stations. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Primary teams, prepare for boarders.
Set course for Cassilia Prime. Full impulse.
Go back!
Dad,
You have to
what
go
are you
back.
doing?
Lictos, we left it behind!
We gotta keep going.
Son, please!
Take him. I have to go back.
Wait!
My God!
Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. All right. We need to help him. I'm not an MD, but I'm pretty sure he's got internal injuries.
Don't leave me here.
Give me one reason not to.
I don't want to die here. He's coming back. If you help me, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything. Ah!
Now you tell me, what is that thing? Tell me!
He's a genetic construct. Our Praetor charged our finest scientist to create the perfect soldier. Adaptable, strong, able to cloak. Like a living ghost warrior.
Something obviously went wrong.
We couldn't control him. He was unstable. It was decided he needed to be eliminated.
You mean you tried to kill him?
We tried, and he kept adapting. We were able to get him into stasis. We brought him here. The second vessel was to join me, to ensure his destruction.
But he adapted to the stasis field and got free.
And he went mad. And he started killing everyone on board. And we lost control of our vessel and collided with yours.
You said he?
Yes, one of the Praetor's finest centurions.
I thought there was honor in the Romulan Empire.
There is. He was revered and celebrated for his sacrifice.
And what about you? I thought Centurions lived by a code of honor as well.
He's not a Centurion.
I prepared and provided sustenance for a ship that was in service of the Romulan Star Empire.
He's a cook.
I still know things. Details, plans. Save me, and I will tell your Federation everything I know.
First things first. We have to get out of here.
And save the Nektos.
And the Nektos.
Entering sector 543.87.
We're now in violation of Earth-Romulan Treaty Section.
Thank you, Ensign. Slow to 1/4 impulse. Start a search pattern based on the parameters provided by Lieutenant Jalen.
Aye, sir.
Resume your scans. See if you can find the debris fields you found earlier.
Aye.
Try to raise the Horsch. Encoded channels only.
Commander Tackett, the debris does lead to that Class K planetoid.
Set a course to that planetoid.
Vessel decloaking directly ahead. Bird of prey arming weapons.
Shields up. Full reverse. Mr. Jalen.
Impact, 6 seconds.
Phasers, fire.
2, 1.
Stabilize.
Fine, sir.
Return fire. Engineering status.
Main energizers are damaged. Emergency force fields are holding.
Shield, first priority.
They're firing again.
Mason, fire.
We lost shields.
Fire.
Emergency lights.
Report to sick bay. Yes. Engineering. Lieutenant, clear those channels.
Commander Smithfield on speaker, sir.
Mike.
RT, we can't take another hit from that plasma weapon. Warp drive is down, the port nacelle is gone. Impulse is at 35%, and shield generators are just trashed.
Weapon status.
Torpedo bank circuits are fused, I'll have to bypass them. And you only have one phaser bank.
I need weapons, Mike.
Aye.
They're coming around. Firing disruptors.
Evasive, return fire.
I've lost phasers.
Analysis.
They are heavily damaged, but we can't target them while they remain cloaked. And they only have to decloak for a few seconds to fire. They still have the tactical advantage.
They have no shields or weapons while they're cloaked. We need to find a way to see the Romulan vessel. Lieutenant, open subspace communication.
Aye, sir. All long-range communications are being jammed.
Then give me ship to ship.
Yes, Commander.
Commander, the Federation captain is signaling us.
Ah. To surrender, I suspect. A great victory is at hand. Put him on our screen. Earth vessel, identify yourself.
This is Commander Robert Tackett of the Federation Starship Farragut.
Ah, Commander Tackett.
And you are?
Your conqueror. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
That's funny. I was about to say the same thing.
You have violated treaty and illegally entered the neutral zone. If you do not surrender your vessel immediately...
We have evidence of a Romulan vessel in Federation territory, which has collided with one of our ships. Clearly an act of war.
I deny knowledge of any such act. Clearly it was...
Unintentional?
accidental.
We are on a rescue mission to recover any survivors from the Federation vessel.
There are no survivors on that planet, Commander. Remove yourself from this star system immediately.
You know I can't do that.
And you know I cannot allow you to live. You have been a worthy adversary, Commander.
So your plan was to antagonize her?
Mr. Logan, set a course for a close orbit of the red giant star.
How close in orbit, sir?
500,000 kilometers.
Are you serious? That's inside the star's corona. Without shields, we can't take the heat from that star for even a few moments. And the solar winds will pummel the Farragut with radiation.
We only need a few moments.
The solar wind.
I still don't understand.
We can't get the Romulans to decloak, but we can see the solar wind.
When the Romulans follow us into the path of the solar wind,
And you made sure they'd do that.
we utilize our sensors to target where the displacement.
And we shoot at their wake.
In our current condition, we'll only have one shot at this.
Sensors ready, sir.
Mike,
Phasers and photon torpedoes ready, sir.
tie in the weapons targeting from Mr. Jalen's computer.
Aye, sir.
I'm detecting a wake, 5,000 kilometers aft.
Spin us around 180 degrees. Full impulse. Mr. Jones, target weapons and engines only.
Aye.
All weapons, fire!
Return fire!
We need to get out of here.
Mr. Logan, best possible speed out of the star's corona.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Jalen, tractor me.
This is a bad idea.
What are we doing? Once he realizes the disruptor didn't really hurt him, he's going to come looking for us.
Why does he keep stalking us?
It's all he knows. Killing and destruction.
Why didn't you tell me, Dad?
I didn't want my disease to be the reason you agreed to see me. I hoped we'd get to know each other a little bit before you found out. I didn't want you to do anything out of pity.
Does Mom know? Why, Dad? She could have helped you.
She would have poured everything into me, my sickness, forsaking everything she cared about, but after everything this disease has taken from me, I couldn't let her do that. Remember the picnics we used to go on when you were young? Once you get us out of this, maybe the three of us could get together again and go on another one. Finally have that family chat.
We could do that.
He's coming. He's close. He's adapting.
Veritas. It's right around here somewhere. I know it.
There it is.
What do we do?
I'll lure it away and you get the plant.
You can't outrun that thing.
You should have seen my high school track mates.
I did, son.
And now.
Here! Romulan 3!
I'm detecting debris in the upper atmosphere.
So the horse did go down here.
Scan for life signs.
Detecting 2 human life signs, very faint. And
what, Mr. Jalen?
there's something else down there in close proximity to the human life signs. I'm not sure what it is.
Pinpoint and transfer their coordinates to Lieutenant Galway. I'll meet in the transporter room. Mr. Logan, you have the con.
Whites of his eyes.
I've got the coordinates. Energizing.
I'm sorry.
Just imagine, Jack. One day, this whole valley will be covered with those flowers. All because of what your dad did.
He was right. Everything deserves a second chance.
Starship Farragut is a Farragut Films production. In association with NeoFX, visualizing the digital universe.